Kirsten Southwell with Inside Tailgating, and we are here in Las Vegas, so I'm told. I don't know. I don't even know if I know where I am right now. 2 days here make you want to forget. What happens in the bus didn't happen. So we're here in Las Vegas at the National Sports Licensing and Tailgating Convention.
Yes.
Right? Okay.
Sure.
That's what they tell me. This is the worst intro ever. I'm getting really bad at these.
Kirsten actually lost her job to Jay, the tailgate guy, so we are in the Mullet, the bus right now, the only tailgating vehicle to make it across the country twice this year. Do you have anything to say?
It's great.
It's great. Boy.
Tell me, what's the most interesting thing you have in here?
I have a lot of interesting things, but probably one of the largest things that people comment on is Bill Romanowski's custom surfboard up here. It was donated to the bus this year. Pretty cool. It was a custom designed by Bob Pearson out of Santa Monica, California. So for any of you who surf or know surfing, that's kind of a big deal. The most unusual thing, we can't figure out why it's on the bus. We have a globe over there. And I left the bus in Chicago over a couple-week period just so I didn't have to drive it home and drive it back out there. When I showed back up to pick the bus up, there was a globe installed on the ceiling of the bus. No idea.
Installed? It's actually permanently...
It's actually permanently installed with a drilled bolt, the whole thing. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea.
How do you get up there?
You want to go up top?
Yeah, absolutely.
Pull the ladder out. Is that okay?
So this is the dancing bus.
This is the dancing bus, sure. It's the tailgate bus. We're at a tailgate party in Las Vegas summer. This is actually the first tailgate party I've ever done inside of a building.
That's a good point. That we are complete. It's a pretty big building though, so.
It is. It's nice. Unfortunately, we can't grill, so I'm a little upset about that. But it's okay. It's raining outside. I'd rather be inside today.
Absolutely. What's your name, sir?
David Lamb.
And what is the company, I guess, or the organization that you represent?
It's called tailgatingideas.com.
Okay, and so you were speaking about it a little on the panel. So what was the inspiration for this website?
Well, I became a tailgater essentially because I live in Orange County and had season tickets purchased for me as a gift from my wife. She was my girlfriend at the time. Kind of have to marry her when she gets you season tickets, so, what are you going to do? But we live about 90 minutes away from Qualcomm Stadium, so you couldn't just get in your car at 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning and expect to get a parking space. So we kind of evolved into tailgaters just by the sheer distance and the time that we would have to spend on the road. So we had a very meager setup when it came to tailgating, and I was looking for information out there on how to do it better. And there was only other retailers out there. They wanted to sell you grills or tents or chairs or whatever it is, and there was really no exchange of ideas. How can you have a space-saving idea that can save some more space in your SUV, which allows you to have a bigger cooler or whatever it happens to be? So I opened up the website in 2007, August of 2007, right before that football season, and just started writing about tailgating in general. Any of the ideas that I had seen in the tailgating parking lots, whether it be college or pro, primarily football, but also baseball and NASCAR, I would start writing about it, and then it kind of has grown into the point where I'm here at the Sports Licensing Tailgate Show talking about tailgating in general.
So you've attended, sounds like, plenty of different tailgates around the country.
Correct. And
so which would you say is the most unique tailgate you've ever been to?
Well, I did an article on tailgatingideas.com about a year or two ago called The Bucket List, which is much like the movie, the Jack Nicholson, Morgan Freeman movie, where they wanted to do all these things before they die. I did the list of the top 15, top 10 tailgates that you have to do. If you want to be considered to be the greatest tailgater of all time, you've got to go to all these different places. And some of the places that I had on there was the infield of Talladega. If you're a NASCAR person, whether you've done Daytona, whether you've done California Speedway, Talladega is its own unique animal. You got to go and do the infield of Talladega. I listed the Grove at Ole Miss, University of Mississippi. I mean, that is a spectacular tailgating scene. I said Green Bay in December. You got to do it when it's cold. You can't go to Green Bay when it's in August because you don't get the full effect of what Green Bay is all about. But I also did some lesser-known tailgating spots that most people might not know about. Place that's the infield of Brainerd International Raceway. Most people say, "Where's Brainerd International Raceway?" It's in Minnesota, and it's a road racing course, but they do drag racing there for the National Hot Rod Association. And the infield, they have nicknamed it the Zoo, and it's much like Talladega, where the infield of the Talladega NASCAR race. But it is insane, and the tailgating there is fantastic. And you know, you'll smell tire smoke from the race, but then you'll smell grill smoke inside the zoo. So there's a number of different places to go, but I would say the best place to go tailgating is where you feel comfortable, where you have friends, where you have family, and where you're having a good time.